What's going on, everybody? Horror DJ back with another Battlefield 3 video full of death, explosions, and fun. The only way Battlefield 3 can bring it. Now, this game's got something a little extra in it, and that's a huge comeback. Right now, we are down 173 to 501. And the tickets just keep coming down on the team that I'm in, or on. The other team was holding all the objectives. I mean, it was, kind of an empty lobby, but it really started to fill up when we got in there. I say myself and a couple of the guys from the 84th that were playing together. And at first we couldn't decide whether we wanted to just let the tickets burn and start fresh with a new game, or if we wanted to try to mount a comeback. And after a couple of minutes of realizing that the team that we were playing against wasn't very good, that we were going to see how close we could get the game, whether we could make it very competitive or whether we could just out and out win it. We weren't sure at the time, but we were gonna try our best. Now, anytime you want to mount a comeback in a Battlefield game, there's a couple things you need to do, and the first one is coming up here. You're gonna see where a guy spawns on me, and he's like, "Hey, there's two guys behind us." So I turn around and get those two quick kills. And I go over to his kit and pick it up. He was running as an assault kit guy, so he had the patty cakes. I was running engineer, didn't have patty cakes, so I picked up his kit, rezzed him. He went and picked up a different kit so he could drop my kit, and then I picked mine back up. You want to be comfortable with the weapons that you're using. And he was using a gun that I don't really use all that often, and obviously he doesn't use the same guns that I do. So we found a way to switch our kits back. You want to make sure that you're as comfortable with the setup that you're going to use as you can be. For the simple fact, you play better when you're more comfortable. I mean, it's a simple thing, but people don't think about it. And yeah, it's only one ticket that I saved, or we saved in that instance. But I have no idea how I died here. I just fell over and then it said bad luck. I didn't get shot or anything. It was just bad luck and I died. So I don't know if somebody on my own team was driving a vehicle and jumped out and it killed me. I have no idea. But anyway, it saves one ticket at a time. And one ticket doesn't seem like much. But when you're down as far as we were down, every single ticket counts. Every single time that you kill somebody or get killed, and you can call out their location and get rezzed, or just anything to give your team an advantage, you should take. And that goes to my next point on how to make a comeback. Go into your options menu and squad and team. At the bottom of the page, you're going to be on squad chat. Switch that over to team chat. Now, sometimes that does cause issues when you've got some yahoo on team chat that decides that he wants to listen to his music as loud as possible and doesn't really care about communicating with the rest of his team. But there were enough of us from the 84th in the same room as to, it made a difference so that we could actually all talk together, so that we didn't all have to try to squeeze into one squad because we wouldn't have all fit. Now, in this game, you'll notice that I fast forward a lot, and I cut out a couple parts here and there. The things I cut out, there was no gunplay that was cut out. There was no actual anything that actually made a real difference, other than maybe capping a couple flags that I've cut out. But I mean, obviously that's kind of some boring stuff. Again, pick up his kit, res him, go and pick up a different kit, and then get my own kit back. It's all about comfort, and it's all about saving one ticket at a time. If you can do that enough, the game gets a lot easier for, when you're trying to make the comeback. Another thing I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about today, I've had people ask me what the difference was playing just regular public games or pub stomping as opposed to playing clan battles or clan matches. And the differences are quite big, actually. When it comes to playing in public games, a lot of times the competition that you're playing against isn't nearly as good. They don't communicate well with each other, especially across the whole team. So, like this guy here, he was on his way to knife me. A buddy of mine's like, hey, guy coming up behind you. I got the turn on him. As he's trying to knife, I'm backing away. So I ended up getting the free kill out of it. Which, if I wasn't playing with a team that was communicating, that guy would have totally gotten my dog tags. And then I would have probably raged and thrown something. Not really. But those are the things that really make a difference, but it makes the difference in public matches. When you're playing a clan battle, or, some of the guys that play MLG, one of the differences that you'll notice is a lot of times you'll be assigned a role, or you'll volunteer to take a certain role in a game. And what I mean by role is sometimes you have the people that are your rushers, you have your slayers, the people that run in between A and B, the people that run in between B and C, the people that run in between C and D, the ones that are constantly on the move, the people that are taking out the objectives as fast as they can and trying to keep the other team pinned into a certain location. And then you have your people that are your engineer class, or your people that are running vehicles. Your air support, your tanks, your LAVs. Those are the people that are kind of just roaming around in the vehicles, making sure that the other team's armor can't get into an advantageous position. And then you've got, your squatters, the people that sit on certain objectives, people that are your defenders. The squatters are defenders. Those are the people that are assigned, to hand out as much ammo as they can. They'll put the bipod out and just try to hold the enemy from getting close enough to actually start taking tickets or taking objectives. And some people get really high scores in those MLG or clan battles, and other people, they may only see 3 or 4 people in an entire game, but they have to stay disciplined to stay in their areas. And the two different, they're completely different styles, different play styles when it comes to the game itself. In a regular public match, it's advantageous to be on the move for your entire team. You see an objective being taken, as a team, you rush into that area to take it. As a team, you rush to defend something. Whereas, again, with the MLG or clan battles, you don't see that as often. People don't really play that way. And the two types, yeah, they can. Some people can play both, either or. And what you most, oh my God, I can't talk today. What you mostly find are people that are good at one or the other. And again, like I said, some people are great at both. I'm not one of them. I'm way better when it comes to playing public matches, and that's probably because I'm playing against people that suck. Half the team isn't very good, half the team is. But when it comes to the clan stuff or the structured games, I'm not nearly as good at it because I like to run around. I can't sit in a position. I have to be on the move at all times in these games. And if I'm stuck, defending C the whole game, and I see 4 people in the entire game, it's so boring. I can't do it. I can't do it. These are the types of games that I love when it's a challenge, when it's my drunk buddy again who drove us into the water beginning, got his Jeep stuck again. I don't even think he was drunk. I just don't think he can drive. Sorry, Duane, I had to say something. But I love games like this, where the odds are stacked against you. The other team has definitely got an advantage on you, and all you can do is put on your try-hard panties and do your best to try to win the game. And sometimes it works out for you, and other times it doesn't. But when it does work, like spoiler alert, yeah, we go ahead, we win this game. When it does work out, oh man, it's a great feeling. That's the reason you play these games, to see if you can come into someone else's server and end up taking the game from them. They had this thing won. They were up over 320 tickets when we got into the game. And here I ended up getting taken out by this guy. I knew he was coming, but I was already locked onto that tank, and I knew that the tank had already been hit. So I'd rather get killed by one guy but I'd rather take the double kill. And again, that's you're trading 2 for 1. You'll trade your 1 death to get 2 kills anytime you're trying to make any kind of a comeback. Now, if I could have pulled that off and gotten the 3rd guy without him killing me, just a bonus. But I'll take that death, especially if I get 2. Again, 2 for 1. I'll take that every single time. Now, if you look at the scores on this game, you can see them in the bottom left, just above the mini-map there. As you can see, we've taken off a couple hundred of their tickets, and we've lost just about 100 tickets. So we're getting about a 2 to 1, a little over a 2 to 1 kill to death in loss of tickets. And that's kind of for the rest of the game, that's what we have to do if we're going to pull this one off. And obviously we do. But yeah, there for a while, it looked like it was going to end up being way closer than it should have been. But yeah, this was one of those rare occasions in this game where everything clicked and the stars aligned perfectly for us, and we ended up taking the victory out of this one. We snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. Over dramatic. Everybody pause. I'm pretty much done talking about the gameplay. Right now I want to talk a little bit why I haven't really posted any videos in about a week. Now, right now I'm in the work has been kind of crazy and hectic, and I've been doing quite a bit of training and stuff for work. But here in the next couple weeks, I may not be putting up as many videos as I have in the past as well, just because of A, work schedule, B, I told you guys about the movie that my buddy filmed, a little bit of chopper time coming up, and my buddy and I, it was his movie and I helped him out. The editing's getting done on that right now, and there's a couple little things that we still have to shoot and a little bit of voiceover work that we still have to do. But we're shooting to have that thing finished and edited by November at the latest. Now, we're also going to be filming next month. I've got a script and a movie that's ready to go, and we're actually going to film it probably sometimes next month being June. And just to see it, mine's only going to be like 10 to 15 minutes long, so it's not like it's going to be, this huge epic production. It's, it's going to be filmed in like a basement and like an office space, so nothing real huge, but it's kind of an exciting thing when, your whole life you watch movies and you're a huge fan of going to the movies and stuff. Well, we're in the situation now where we're actually getting to make them ourselves. And, man, it's kind of an exciting time for us. That and, things are going pretty well at work right now. So, not necessarily, I hate the USAS. Even though they've nerfed it quite a bit, anytime somebody's running one, it just seems like I get killed by it. And I got a nice little double spray there, and missed the one guy. Somebody else killed the other guy, but I missed the squad wipe there. I was kind of disturbed or a little sad about that. But right now it's summertime's coming up, so I've got a couple vacations coming where I'm gonna be out of town for a little while, and just doing other things, hanging out with friends, kind of living my life a little bit. I know as a gamer that's like a big no-no, especially because I'm going camping, and that's pretty much how you get sunburn and go outside and ew, yuck. But no, I'm actually really excited. This year will be, I think, year 13 or 14 for me going to this camping trip. There's like 35 of us that go on this trip every single year. And this one's going to be a little bit different because, a lot of people are married now and a lot of people have kids, just to see how everybody reacts and can handle almost a full week of being out in the woods and away from civilization and partying and stuff. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how that all plays out this year. Last year, quite a few people were married and had kids, but life's kind of hit a little bit harder this year for everybody. And that damn USAS again gets me. They just get me every time. I'm like a magnet for people that run with that gun. But yeah, so this summer I'm probably not going to have as many videos up and going, but I still plan on posting, as often as I can. I've got quite a bit of footage actually stockpiled right now. So I should have enough to put out at least one video a week. I'll try to do more as I can, but no promises on that one. My goal is to do at least one video a week throughout the summer, and then when things kind of change up a little bit, I'll try to do 2 a week once the summer's over. But yeah, this video is actually wrapping up, guys. I think it's only got about a minute left, and as you can see, we've got like a 15 ticket lead, and we've got three of the four areas capped. It's just about over. Again, huge comeback. I got a nice little run right here where I steal a couple kills from people. We were joking about it. It's like, dude, seriously, leave some kills for us. And I wasn't about to do that. Killed this guy, go back around the corner and take out this guy here. After everybody else had done all the work, I just put the final bullets in them. But yeah, guys, this video is about wrapping up. The game's almost over. Again, make an epic comeback. I had never personally been on a team where we had made over a 300 ticket comeback in a game before. It was pretty exciting. We were all pretty pumped up when it was over. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, favorite, do whatever you can with it. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Have a good one, guys. Later.